Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Trying adding a little bit more of production to the show. Doing a little bit more, just doing a little bit more, just doing a little bit more. Little more, little more, little more. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh, congratulations to Bo's 400th show. Congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations. Card of the day. Card of the day. And good morning, Dan. Appreciate it. It's going to be Hal Smith. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith goes to St. Louis. Cardinals, Pirates, Orioles, KC, Athletics, Pirates, Colt 45s, Reds. It was a National League All-Star from 57 and 59. Player, coach, manager until a heart ailment got him in 61. He ended up, good morning, Diego. Good morning. Morning, Tom. He ended up being, he was actually a player from 56 to 61. Then a heart ailment got him. A book called The Barling Darling was written about him, Hal Smith in American Baseball. From Barling, Arkansas, Air Force vet from the Korean War. And just one of those cards that I pulled out and said, hey, let's highlight another card of the day. So, Mr. Hal Smith, catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Wanted to share. Let's see if it'll do it. Share. Stop screen. For some reason, it won't let me do this easily. But we have some autograph signings that are coming up. Aaron Judge, Alex Morgan, Mia Hamm, Mike Trout, Michael Porter Jr. So look, we are having some more autograph signings upcoming. So that's absolutely fantastic. Love that we've got more autographs coming up. We also have coming up looky. Dallas Card Show, January 15th, which is, I think that's the next big one, is Wade Boggs and Chuck Knobloch. How cool is that? I sent a message to Mr. Creel game day to see if Wade Boggs would be signing cards. Haven't heard back yet, so I'm not 100% sure if he's going to. But I want to know if he's going to be signing cards, and if he's going to be signing cards, then I want to get at least one of his rookie cards signed and a baseball. If not, I'm going to get at least a baseball signed, maybe even two for the PC. So we've got that. I wanted to share this story with you. I purchased this Sabonis card and paid $100 for it. I paid over $100. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much, but I paid over $100 for it. And I paid $6 shipping. I got the card in the mail in this manila envelope, $4.55 shipping, in a mailer. Did get tracking, but it was shipped late. And there's packing tape, not Scotch tape, packing tape on the top loader. Luckily, the card wasn't damaged. But if you're going to pay over $100 for a card, you would think that the seller would take a little bit more care than just putting it in packing tape and sending it in a manila envelope. What's up, Bo? Good morning, Ken. Good morning. Yeah, I was pretty ticked off at this. I wasn't bad enough that I put the card, I put it on Twitter, and I've only left 2 negative feedback on eBay at a particular time. And one of them, the guy just made me upset during the entire transaction. And this one, I give everybody a chance to try to make it right. But when you ship it late, you ship it in a manila envelope and packing tape. Yeah, I gave him, yeah. Wilbo, what's worse is he has over 2,000 feedback, positive. So I think he either stuffed his ballot box or something. But I don't know how he got all that feedback if he's pulling stuff or people just don't care. They didn't care. But had I damaged the card when I was pulling it out, or tape had grabbed it or something I almost ripped this top loader apart to get the card out to make 100% sure I didn't damage the card. So I was not a very happy camper when I got this card. I mean, I love the card, mind you. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Well, he now has the negative feedback from being a seller. So he now has to deal with that. So yeah, but I wanted to post that and then share on my channel. It's not an atrocity. It's not really it's in the great scheme of things, it's not really worth getting upset over. But you pay your money. You are in a bit. You treat people a certain way. You want to be treated a certain way. You kind of want the same thing reciprocated. Oh, we're going to talk about that, Ken. That's like the last thing on my. But we are going to talk about the Dallas Card Show. I did want to share this because ComC was at the Dallas Card Show. You now have a chance to get a live chat in service. Now, I don't know if you're going to be talking to Steph or Ange during this, but there's a little bubble mailer, or there's a little bubble live chat, and it'll get you, if you do it from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. CST Central Time, you'll be able to have a live chat with the customer service rep. And when I talked with Rich, hey, good morning, JP. Got a video up, Ken, about DCS. He's talking about it tomorrow or tonight live with Herman. So tonight, 3B Card Show, they do a live hobby chat with him and Herman. I'm sure he'll talk about that tonight on that show. But I don't know if you're going to be talking to Ange. I did talk to all the guys that were there. ComC is getting better. They're still behind. They're still behind in shipping, but they're getting faster, and they expect to be semi caught up here in by the beginning of the new year. And I say semi because you know who knows what's going to happen. Yep, Monday night, WWE Raw. Just kidding. I did want to kind of show these only because, Ken, we're of this generation. Most of the people here are of this generation. And I knew JP would appreciate this. Look at this 1977 Star Wars Jawas card. Because I know I had this. This is a Wonder Bread card, man. Everybody remember Wonder Bread cards? Man, I love Wonder Bread cards. Look at look at what this card went for. For a Wonder Bread card. $13,500 for a Wonder Bread card. Check that out, JP. I thought you'd like that. I saw this come across my feed. And then look at this one. Look at this, Ken. 1974, Yakamatsu, New Japan Wrestling. Andre the Giant. $1,600. I just thought it was really cool to see a picture of Andre the Giant. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice. Very nice. Received a Comsy package 2 months early on Friday. There you go. There you go. So also, this is on Sports Card Digest about sport ticket stubs. Guys, I told you this was becoming a trend. There's an article out there, Sports Collectors Daily. Tom Brady signed Super Bowl tickets. And then, right here, stub for Mickey Mantle's 51 set debuts for a big price, 141,000 K, second highest known price paid for a baseball ticket, and the consigner didn't even know he had it. Didn't even know he had it. Wish my parents would have bought Wonder Bread, but no, we had. Andre, can that come for sale often? Yeah. But then, again, these ticket stubs, man. These ticket stubs. And then look, you got Fanatics doing an exclusive autograph deal with Cade Cunningham. And I thought we'd also take look at the prices here. I mean, they're decent. They're decent. $399, $299 for basketball. OSU for Spalding. On a Wilson 1,300. You know what you would expect a number one draft pick to go for nowadays. I say reasonable. I mean, it's not completely outrageous, 100%, for what's going on in the market today. We'll get to that in a second. I heard this on John Newman's show, so I kind of wanted to do this do a little research on this. The Better Business Bureau, and that's in Texas. So Panini's in Texas, so the Better Business Bureau of Texas has received 237 complaints over the past 3 years. I'm surprised it's not more. And so they gave Panini a consumer warning about unfilled redemptions, and they've had 20 in the past, or in October, and there's still a pending class action lawsuit regarding them. So Panini got slapped on the hand. Now, I was trying to figure out what it really meant for a Better Business Bureau for a corporation like Panini to get that, but I'm sure it didn't help in their negotiations to try to keep their licenses. So, yeah. I want to share some pictures from the Dallas Card Show. This is Vlad Guerrero, and again, this is on Game Day Sports Autographs Facebook page. But check it out, Vlad Sr. Bob Lilly. Blackjack. Oil Can Boyd. How cool is that? Then Ruben Sierra. Now, Ruben Sierra has a special place in my heart. He was my favorite Texas Ranger during that time frame, right before Nolan. So it went Ruben Sierra, and then when Nolan came, Nolan was number one. But Ruben was my favorite Texas Ranger and one of my favorite baseball players, right beside Darryl Strawberry. So, yeah, it was kind of cool to see all that entailed. And then Vlad with the Creel family. But here's another cool one. Boom. Look who's coming to the Dallas Card Show in January. Wade Boggs, Chuck Knobloch. How cool is that? Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And then I got this card coming to me, Corey, Hobby Connection on Twitter. Jeff, one of my friends out in California, had attached me to it. This is a through the mail. It's going into my PC collection, and I'm sending him some Tom Brady cards and a couple of Chief cards. It's going out the door today, but I thought I'd share this because this is kind of cool. Somebody sent me something in the mail for my personal collection and reciprocating. Very cool that it's a rack. Very cool that it's a rack. So, what else do we got? Let's see. JP. All Cowboys in high school pitching performance. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Make sure there's not anything else before I talk about the Dallas Card Show. I will tell you that I have about 30 autographs to get up on Facebook and on eBay between now and the end of the week. I want to make sure that I get all the autographs that I have up for Christmas, and that includes. I don't have my. There it is, right there. That includes the CD Lamb autograph that I just got last week, and then that is Fanatics authenticated. So, all right, so let's talk about the Dallas Card Show. The Dallas Card Show on Saturday was as busy as I had seen it in the past 3 Dallas Card Shows. It wasn't as busy as the March show, but it was as busy as it ever been, especially in the Starlight Satellite Room. There were, again, that first room was packed, and the main room, it was very hard to walk freely around in. And when I mean freely around in, is where you've got the two backpacks together, and you either have to squish or maneuver or whatever you have to do to get around. So I felt that the attendance for the Dallas Card Show was a positive. There were a lot more large deals that happened, as well as a lot of stuff happening there are a lot of deals on the trade night. There was corporate people there. By corporate, I mean Card Score, artists, Dallas Card investors. Beckett was taking submissions for encapsulation and grading. JSA was doing authentication. Most of the smaller graders were there. Forensic was the one that was the biggest one. I tried to get a hold of them later in the day Saturday, and they had already taken off. I went Thursday. I did not go Friday. I went Saturday all day. My feet hurt whenever I got home. And then when I did not go yesterday, because yesterday was Sunday. spent yesterday with the wife. So went Thursday, went Saturday. We thought about going a little bit on Sunday, but we just ran out of time. So there were more raw cards there than I've seen in the past. And that could be because everybody couldn't dump everything to PSA. And the more common PSAs weren't selling, and the 7 and 8s weren't selling. So any PSA 7s or PSA 8s, they were in the bargain box bins. So let's see, on below there's Shaq autograph lecture speculated for 129. How does that make sense? That could be where the Shaq jersey is not a real jersey, where it is a custom, and they probably bought it for, hey Jenny, good morning. They probably bought it for on the cheap at like $80, $70, $60 or something like that. Just seems like an affordable, cool score for a Shaq autograph jersey. Yeah, could have bought one last night. I think it was in the one. Yeah, I think in the 120 range last night. I could have bought one, but it wasn't an authentic jersey, so I wasn't really geeked up. But yeah, I mean they're out there. You can get them for that. Let's see what else. Card Score artists were there. ComC was there. A bunch of the smaller gradings were there. JSA, Beckett, a lot of larger deals were going on. There was a lot of positives. They took money in two different places. Typically at the Dallas Card Show, you were to walk in, and as you walked in, you had one of the rooms or the Starlight rooms immediately at the garage. And I think the next Dallas Card Show, what I'll do is I'll go live if Twitter will let me, and walk through the Dallas Card Show setup so that actually, let's see. You probably can. I'll make a note. We'll talk about it on Wednesday about the Dallas Card Show layout. Let me make a note. So one of the negatives. Okay. One of the negatives that in the past for the Dallas Card Show is when you walked in from the garage, there was a card show room there immediately on your left. It's called the Starlight Room. It's the smaller of the two rooms, and they never took any money or anything there. They just left that open for free. Well, it was very loose, very it wasn't very structured, so you could move in and out as easily. Well, they kind of locked that down because that's where all the autographed areas were, and a lot more attention was paid to that room. And I think that kind of added to that room. And then they funneled people over to another area, which was the main room. I liked that. I liked that a lot. It put more emphasis on that room other than people just saying, oh, well, that's just part of the card show. They also did a lot more signage. They also did a lot more coverage of what's going on. They gave a lot more information as to where to go to do things. And then they had more larger corporate entities there, which I liked a lot. Brian Gray was actually there buying, and they had the great big huge sign that said Leaf buying cards. Again, I wish Panini and I wish Topps and I wish Upper Deck, I wish they would attend, but oh well. but Leaf was there at least. I wish Wild Card would have attended. Well, but it is what it is. A couple of things that I heard was that there were more traders and sellers than in the past. More people wanted to trade or sell than they wanted to buy. I heard that over and over and over and over and over from a bunch of the vendors. And then on Saturday, the show slowed around 3 to 4 p.m. and the show ended at 6. I think it was that either for Halloween or was that for the for just World Series? I don't know. We don't know what the real reason was, but around 3:30, 4 o'clock ish, it really died out. So I think it was people just getting ready for Halloween, is what I think. There wasn't a lot of costumes. That wasn't a lot of costumes. Yeah, everyone would rather trade. And trading is nice if you're trying to trade up, but as a vendor, you paid money there. You at least want to try to recoup your cost of being there. So maybe that's just where the trend is going. The last thing that I really didn't care for, and you can't stop it, you can't police it, but there were more booth babes there. And by what I mean by booth babes, a couple of the breakers and card show and smaller entrepreneurs had private parties at some of the adult entertainment establishments after Saturday afternoon or Saturday night. And so they had some of the entertainers there. Well, I know you can't police it. I don't really care for it. But I understand it. I understand that age group. Back when in the day I was that age, I mean, I get it. I didn't care for it, but what are you going to do? You can't really police that. So the negatives, more traders. The show slowed around 3 p.m. and then the booth babes. So yeah. DR, if people wanted to trade and not buy, does that mean the dealer's prices were too high? One of the mistakes that I made is I did buy a card. I did buy something and it was too high. It was almost $30 higher than what eBay comps were, and that's on me. But the more that I really started paying attention, yes, the prices were higher than regular comps. So, but people would come down. So booth bays, yeah. And normally they, in March they weren't really big there, but in April, June, I mean, these last couple of shows, they've been some booth babes, and I know it is what it is, but Jenny, last week's show, I grabbed a table for the reason of trading. My plans, I'm going to the show to buy. I can get a table for 40 and then have a trade. Yep. And that's a definite great strategy. That's a great strategy. It was well worth the tables, made a killing there in sales and amazing. That's awesome, Jenny. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations. What have you for traders that people wanting to trade, want to get a leg up? When Tua got hurt, there were people wanting to trade him off. Yep. I guess I'll be wearing a crop top. Oh, no, please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. I did see Ken. I got to talk to Ken for a while. We just chatted. Because I had such limited time, I can get a chance to visit everybody. I did see Rich. I did see Dr. Beckett. I saw all the regular vendors that I saw there. Made sure that I shook a paw with everybody. Oh my gosh, that's it. I'm not going to the Longview show on the 20th forget it. So I did meet everybody that I wanted to meet. I got to have my turkey lunch from across the street. You can be my booth, babe. There you go. There you go. I hear you. Let's see. Lucky for me, no offers. No one offers Tua. I don't have. I have dollar box. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. I know that this weekend is the Buchanan card show or the Buchanan show. I am going to the Buchanan show probably Sunday after church. I will tell you, Bo, Yellowstone premiere Sunday, 2 hours worth of Yellowstone. Cannot wait. I will be watching that Sunday night. We'll be watching the Cowboy game before that or after that. This week's going to be interesting. So today, cards all day. I've got shipping to do behind me. I'm super ahead. So glad. I got to eat breakfast. Going to do some shipping this morning. Yep, 2 hours. 2 hours. I have to go to the post office because I've got to package one of the shirts that my dad left behind, brand new. I'm sending off to Val. So my wife just finished. That's right. Yep, I told you. And there's even going to be a spinoff for them as well, Yellowstone. I talked to Kim last night. What I think I'm going to do for the Longview show is I may go to, or I may stay at the hotel the night before because I'm doing Hobby Hotline engineering that day. So I might try to do Hobby Hotline live there at the Longview show as an engineer and spend the night over there so that I don't have to not that Longview's not is not a long drive. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. The problem is Hobby Hotline ends at 11. So then do 2 hours. That's 1 p.m. That only gives me like 2 or 3 hours. And then I got to drive back again. It makes for a very long day. So if I could get like a $100 bed or something like that and just spend the night there, then do the show in the morning, then I can just plop down before checkout and go to the show there. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on Longview. Tuesday night is Hobby Hotline's first Tuesday night show. It's going to be John, Sam, and Ryan at 7 p.m. Central. 7 p.m. Central. No show Wednesday night unless somebody wants to jump on with me. Wednesday night, Rich's synagogue found a building, and so happy for them. So happy for them. They found a building. So Wednesday night, they because he's part of the fundraising committee of his synagogue, he has to be there for voting and for records. So no show Wednesday night. And then this weekend, Drew, Brody, and Jeff on Hobby Hotline. Saturday, there's a Buchanan show. The reason why I'm going to the Buchanan show is I want to take pictures. I've got a bunch of NASCAR stuff that I think I'm going to do a booth. Maybe December, if it's early enough in December. But that means that I got only a month to get ready for it, and that's another fun project. But we'll talk about that later. But that's this week. And then Sunday night, Yellowstone Cowboy game. Let's go Cowboys. Did you pick anything up? I did pick something up at the Dallas Card Show. Jenny. I am looking for it as we speak. Yeah, here we go. This is what I picked up. It is, here we go. PSA 10, Sabonis. This is what I bought. Now it comps out at 53, and I paid 80 for it. So I did overpay, but Sabonis is he a great player. So dynamic player, great point guard. So we'll see how that goes. Buchanan's at the Plano Center, or not at the Plano Center, at the Plano Outlet Mall. It is at the Plano Outlet Mall in Plano. So, yeah. I mean, this will tell you how big I am on him. So that's that. I got this one. This is a hollow PSA 10, and then I put it in a different holder. Here's the orange. This is an orange hollow, and you'll like this, Jenny. Let's see if it'll pop or not. No, the camera's not going to pick it up. 159 out of 199, orange hollow. So I got 3 of his. If I can pick up any more, I will. And then I'll show one more. They're out there, Jenny. They're out there, and they're reasonably priced too. They're not too expensive. This is my favorite pickup of the last week. Look at that bad boy. Tatis, rookie, foil, SGC 10. Take a look at that bad boy. That is one bad mamma jamma right there. That is one bad mamma jamma. And then I don't think I show all these. I've shown all these cards. So we'll show some cards. Optic Shock. Jaren Jackson Jr. And then I've been picking up Luka's second year's PSA 9s. Optic Hollows. And then my DAC. So yeah. I did pick up one other card, and I got this card on the super, super cheap. I got a non-graded Optic Hollow second year Luka. I picked that up at the show. So I bought 2 cards at the show. This one I got super, super cheap. Super cheap. Like, I think I stole it. So, and then, Bo, I showed off this card. A lot of people like this card. You'll like this card too. I think I already showed this to you, Ernie Banks. So, showing off some cards. I like doing it. I got a bunch of cards to put up. I've got 2 Optic Blasters I need to open up. Yes, Ken, I want you to go over tonight. I can't watch live tonight, but I want to watch when I get back. I want to hear about your pickup. So when I saw Ken, he was sitting at the Dallas Card Show at Rich's booth, banging on Rich's quarter boxes. Dude, Ken found some awesome cards and some amazing deals through Rich's quarter cards. And he bought, I think he bought 2 monster boxes, is what he was saying. And dang, dude, you did good. I was looking at some of the cards you were pulling. You did good. You did good. Some really cool cards, too. Some really cool cards. But that's what I got. I wanted to show a little. Hopefully you enjoyed this a little bit more with a little bit of production. I know it was kind of awkward. I'll get better at it, I promise. But I just need to work with the tools a little bit more to get into rhythm. So that's right. 2 monster boxes. Every card was in sleeves. That's money in itself. Yep. If you have any prayer requests, let me know. I'll be more than happy to pray you up. Support your local LCSs. Support your local card shows. I will give you a PSA. I am looking for more card shows to go to. Yes, Ken. We do need to see. He's got 2 5,000 count monster boxes. I've got some more boxes to open, but I need to find more card shows. I know there's one in Austin. I know there's one in Longview, Oklahoma. Anybody knows where any card shows are other than Madison? I can't go to Madison, but let me know. I'll have I want to know more about card shows. So y'all have a fantastic day, and peace out. Bye.